Hi guys, there is something that you probably have missed about yourself and about your ways of believing and seeing the world. Now, you've been conditioned to survive, not to thrive. And that means you are focused on the wrong things, and that stops you from growth and success. Now, in the F.E.A.R series, we are going to talk about the fear and more specifically action stoppers, which fear is the biggest of all. They stop you from taking action, they stop you from thinking clearly, they stop you from expressing yourself openly and freely as well. Now, these are the things that stop you from reaching your goals, reaching your dreams, fulfilling your vision and mission. And first of all, they stop you from having such in the first place. They tell you in the back of your mind, this is impossible, this is something you cannot do, you're not good enough, you're not beautiful enough, you're not smart enough, you're not fast enough, you're not strong enough, you're not intelligent enough, and all of these things that will stop you from taking action, that will stop you first of all from even thinking about it, will stop you from taking emotional investment about those things, because emotion is the fuel. It's the fuel, the energy that's needed for your actions to be present, for you to take actions in the first place. Now you have thought, you envision something that you want, a goal, a dream, and you see a step before you that you should take, then you go and take that step. But for you to take that step, you need to have an emotion. And also, if you don't have the proper emotions towards that goal, let's say you feel lazy or want to procrastinate for some reason that is based on feelings, you don't feel it, even though you want that goal, you most probably would not take any action towards it, and you will waste or rather focus your energy towards something entirely different. Now, having this in mind, you know now that not only you need energy, you need emotion to fuel your actions, but you need to focus that emotion towards the direction that points at your goals, at the steps towards your goals. And when you do that, you take action. And when you take action, you have results. A big quick example is making videos like this one. I'm taking action even though it's not perfect. The way I shoot the video is not perfect. I make mistakes. I fail at many instances, at many layers of creating this content. But the overall result is there is a result. There is this video right now, and this video is a step towards my goals and my dreams and fulfilling my vision and my mission. Now, you can clearly see now that any failing, like now, repeating me repeating that word, it is showing you where you are making mistakes, so you can progress, so you can evolve, so you can better yourself, and in the future you can actually reach perfection, which is something many people stops from action. They want to be perfect from day one, from the first step, and I was like that, and I'm still like that, but starting to realize the simple fact, you cannot have perfection if you haven't started yet. You need the first step, then you need to reach the last or near the last step, and then you can see and find perfection. But in the start, in the beginning, you cannot find perfection, and that is illusion, that is excuse that you find, that you have for you not taking action. So right now you have been conditioned to survive, to be protected, to stay safe, to stay in your comfort zone, or however you want to define it, conditioned by your past, namely your family and your society, to think that the first and most important thing for you is to be protected, which is true. You need to be protected, but if you focus only and solely on that, you get blind, or blindsided more specifically, towards the reality of the world you're living in. You have the most opportunities humanity ever had before. And with that, you have the most opportunities to grow, succeed, and achieve your goals, dreams, visions, and mission. But if you are conditioned to survive, if you are following fear and you're restricted by fear, you have limiting beliefs that are based on fear or are based on scarcity and uncertainty, you will be forced by your own mind to stay out of action and not progress and take action towards your goals and missions and ideas. Stop being restrained by desire to survive and by the thoughts of survival and by fear. See reality as it is. You have a roof under your head, you have food to put in your stomach, you have water to drink, clean water, and you also have technology to communicate with people, to educate yourself in almost any and every area of life, directly from specialists and experts, for free. Of course, there are things that are not free, but there is so many things that are free. So you have no need for survival right now. The need for survival is already fulfilled. But since you're all focused on survival, you have the desire to be safe, which is not needed. Now, survival is a need. You need to survive. That's for sure. Because if you don't survive, you're not going to be alive. But it's not the need that you have right now. It is the want and the desire you have right now. These are two different things. And when you discern, you start to distinguish between those two. And when you see the almost imperceptible, invisible line where you go in the side of a need, let's say you live in poverty, you don't have money to put bread on the table, food on the table. Now, that is a need. You will be in the category of needing survival. But if you don't have that, you have ability to put bread, the simplest type of food, on your table, and you have access to water, and you have a bed in it where you can sleep, or even on the floor, but you have a roof and protection by a roof and walls, then you are fine. You have the basic needs to survive. Now you can look towards growth, because you looking towards growth is the next need that you need. If you are on that side of needs to survive, your need is not to focus on survival. The need is now to focus on growth and success, on achievement, on thinking, on dreaming, on having a vision for the future. But you feel that. You already feel that. And you are doing it. But there are those fears, those limiting beliefs from the conditioning to survive, that they stop you. That they extend beyond the need of survival. Because that's their job. And your job as the conscious part of your mind, the part of the mind that controls everything in the sense of a captain of the ship, in the sense of giving the broad objective decisions and direction and everything else related with that role. You have the responsibility and the duty and the capability, of course, to do that, to take these limiting beliefs, fears, and lack of something that you can fulfill and complete, and progress forward. Take action and grow and thrive. Reach progress. This is important. This is crucial. In the history of humankind, people who have thrived, societies that have thrived and progressed, are those societies that once established the baseline of survival, they started to look forward towards progress and growth. And that's what you have to do with yourself, because you are entire society, entire world. In your mind there are so many ideas, so many beliefs that are positive, negative, neutral. You have so many things going on inside of you. Also your experience, your unique perspective, your unique set of characteristics of your character, your talents, your abilities, your capabilities, and your skills. All of these things make up to a huge universe that is almost invisible, but is sensible, is felt. You can feel it. Now take control, be in control, because you are that control already, but be in control of yourself. And if you cannot manage to control and manage something, some specific process, go out and learn something about it. Go out and teach yourself how to do it. Ask for help. Look, search on YouTube, search on the internet for videos that have knowledge and information on that specific subject that you have and experience difficulties with. Do that and you will be in 100% control of yourself. And everything that you are unable to control, you will learn. But start from these basics and start from distinguishing between that thin and almost imperceptible line between the need for survival and the want and desire for survival and protection. That line, if you already cross that line, focus on growth immediately. Focus on progress. Focus on stepping forward into your goals, dreams, mission and vision. And if you haven't defined those, sit down and define your goals, your dreams, your vision and your mission. Even if it's just one thing. Define it, take action towards it. Thank you for watching, and this is a video that is a training video. Probably I will upload it because it feels like it has something in it. It has some spark in it, and most importantly, it shows a lot of mistakes that I'm doing. It shows that that imperfection of creating content that is key factor for anyone to master creating content or to master being in a position to express himself. Thank you for watching. See you next time.